And again. One of the things I always look in a kid who's growing up, you must be kind of relaxed. You know when you relax, it comes naturally. I know it's probably a little bit of pressure standing here in front of everyone and asking you to do some stuff. So that's pretty good. What about trying to keep it up on your thighs? Can you do that? No? What about your head? You think you can keep it up on your head?
Pakai kepala.
Okay. One more time. Okay. Right. Good try. Again, okay, you realize that we play with our feet most of the time. But also the key element to playing the game, you're going to use all part of your body. So it's okay you use your feet to do PPR. The football becomes easier when you can use every part of your body to compensate for maybe when you've got a bad touch on your feet, it comes to your thigh, you must be able to control your thigh, or you want to go to your chest or to your head. These are some of the things that you have to master. You can't just play with your feet. As a kid, or certainly when I was playing as a kid, some of the things that, as I said, it's not just about your feet. Your feet is great, but if the ball comes to your thigh, you must be able to keep the ball up in your thighs as well. And if it comes to your head, you must be able to bounce the ball in your head. These are some of the things that you have to master. You can't just play with your feet. And the ball becomes much more easy to play with if you can conquer it that way. You can't just play with your feet. Your feet is good, but if the ball comes to your thigh, you must be able to control it. If the ball comes to your chest, you must be able to take it into your chest. And if it comes to your head, you must be able to do all these things. It's not just about your feet, and all well and good if you can start with your feet. As I said, you always start with your feet. But then you go to coaching schools and they say go up to the thigh. You must be able to do that to the thigh. Up to the head, and you must be able to do that. I haven't played football for years and I can still do that now. But that's... Huh? So, my message to the kids, even though you want to play, and you may not have the best, the right structure or the coaching, you can still learn by watching these stuff. And you can practice it not by you have lots of people around or your friend, because not every time you can have friends around. But you use the ball, you throw the balls to the ball, you take it on your chest, you keep it up on your thigh, you just practice these things. And then when you find it just becomes natural. All of these things in the end come naturally to you. And if you're going to make it at the level, you think that you're practicing hard at home. You think of the other kids, what they're doing. So at the moment you think that you're working hard at trying to do the keepy up and all that, there is kids already who are 13 who are jumping in 50, 60 times, 80 times. And then I'm talking about bouncing it and doing the swivel and doing all that kind of stuff, because they're very obsessive with the football. You make this thing become your friend. You make it a lot easier to understand. You know, you can do all sorts. Now you can do all type of things with these balls, if you want. But if you don't practice, you won't have it. But there is ways of practicing. You don't practice about it. And I know it's difficult for these kids and stuff, but if you really want to make it, you will have to go in and try and find ways around it. But it's never easy. But this ball should be your friend. I consider this ball, if you want it to flick up, you can flick the ball up. I mean, this ball is really soft, I can't do it. But so you can flick it up. You could make it, flick it up, just play with it. That's the only way you get used to it. You gotta play with it to try and figure it out. You know, the ball just follows you. I used to do all sorts with it. Like I haven't played for 4 years. So you understand? He has to practice. How old are you? How old?
14.
14. Big 14. Compared to these guys, they're 13, he's 14, that's a monster. But no, I know, but as I said, there's not much more I can do in here because of health and safety. And, he's not flip-flops on and all that is never really easy to say. But again, if there's any more questions or anything that you guys can ask, I'm happy to answer them. See, straight away, he's gone straight away, the most difficult skill. That one.
Bam dulu. Baling dulu, biar jatuh ke lantai.
Give it one bounce.
Bounce.
Yeah, much better. See? Much better. Good. There you go. With that as well, you've got to. One of the things that I noticed with him, he's flicking, but he's not moving. You gotta. The thing is, you gotta move where the ball goes. So if I flick and it go over there, I'm gonna run over there. If I flick it over there, I'm gonna run after it. If I flick there, I go there. Flick, I come back. I flick there, I come back. Flick. The moment you just flick here, and it goes over there, you don't move. You're already flat-footed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you flick, you go after the ball. Where the ball, you see the ball gonna go.
Ikut bola tu.
You run after it. Okay, you flick. You do your flick.
Okay.
Oh,
Lagi.
yeah, run after that one.
Baling dulu. Bounce dulu.
Give it a bounce. There you go. Better. You're sliding with that, you see, with the sock. You're sliding with the sock on this thing there. You follow that ball. Wherever it goes, you follow it. There you go. Better. That's what you're going to do. Before you were just standing still. Let that ball, you see, from the time you kick that ball, he's going to go there, you're going to go after it. One more chance. Better. There you go. See, much better already, look. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Much better.